am confident. I believe in myself. I'm capable of growth and leadership. What I'm called to do, I will accomplish.
Hey, welcome to It's a Wifey Thing podcast. I'm Pansy Johnson, and I'm all about encouraging, educating, and elevating young professionals. And on this podcast, our mission is to impact the next generation of leaders through authentic conversations and real life experiences. I'm excited about this topic that we're going to be talking about, but before we jump into the conversation, y'all, it has been snowing here in Arkansas. And y'all, one thing about Arkansas, baby, we don't get snow like that. Today the weather has been nicer, it's been warm, it's been sunny. I'm like, okay, we back to regular programming. So I am so excited, but I'm excited about this week's episode because our mission includes one of the words we're going to be talking about today. What we're going to be talking about this week is the importance of being authentic in the workplace. This is right on time. In our society, we've lost it. I think we're getting back to it, which is why you see more creators talking about it. The topic of authenticity coming up more because I feel like we're longing for that. That is something that we want more of. And so I really want to talk about that today and the importance of it in the workplace. We're seeing the shift on social media, but I want to talk about it specifically in our career fields, in our different industries. And I just want to be honest about it today. I want to be honest about my real life experiences, what, I've struggled with even being authentic 100% in the workplace. And we're going to get into that discussion. The first thing I want to do is start off by defining authenticity. So I literally just Googled this, and it was defined as authenticity means being genuine, real, and true to your own personality, values, and spirit, rather than pretending or being a copy. Let me reread that last one. Rather than pretending and being a copy. Being in a society that is so social media centered now, sometimes it's hard to differentiate between like what's real and what's fake. You know what I mean? If we're just being truth about it. And I think too, social media has given individuals like a false reality of like what's real, like what's real life, right? Because we all are facing different things in life. And if you have not listened to my very first episode this year of 2026, it's called Navigating Tough Seasons. And I talk about, just really facing real life. And I think that we just have lost that. Social media has given us this false reality of what life should be like. Like it should be picture perfect. It's not. It's not. And I think that it's unrealistic to have that expectation and even to put that expectation on you, which sets me up to why authenticity is so important. And knowing who you are. Who are you as a person? Who are you as an individual? Who are you? You have to ask yourself that. Who are you at the core, right? I know Pansy at the core, I am outgoing. I am loud at times, y'all. My family is loud. I'm loud. And I want to take a deeper dive into that. Like before, when I first started my career, about 5 years ago. And that was something that I really tried to tone down because I was like, they're going to think I'm ghetto. They're going to think, listen, we got to get this loud black girl up out of here. She is loud, So I came in a little bit like trying to be like, quiet. I tried to really, minimize that because I also have a loud laugh. Like when I laugh and we really into the conversation and I'm laughing, baby, I'm laughing. My laugh carries. I knew that. And so I really tried to be intentional, I guess, with changing that. Like really trying to change myself. And I remember the shift happened for me. It was probably a year or so after I had gotten into my career, maybe even 2 years. And I remember someone literally complimenting me and saying, Pansy, every time I hear your laugh, like it just makes me smile. And at that moment, I was just like I instantly thought when I was trying to change it, And I had gave up. Like, I had gave up. At that point, I had gave up on trying to change the fact that, listen, I have a loud laugh and it is what it is. And that really touched my heart. It touched my heart in that moment because that person did not know that was an area that I struggled with at one point in time. That was an area that I was not proud of at one point in time. And that was an area that I was literally trying to change because I was afraid of other people's perceptions of me, which leads me to my next point. Not only do you have to know who you are, you cannot be worried about other people's perceptions of you. At the end of the day, people are going to judge. I'm going to just be honest. People are going to judge you, so you might as well show up and be you. You might as well be yourself. If they're going to talk about you anyways, you might as well give them all of you, okay? You might as well not even hold back on who you are. And you might as well be fearfully and wonderfully made. You know what I mean? You might as well be you because nobody can be you like you. And that's what makes it beautiful. I really had to grow through that as well. I was a person at one point in time that I really cared about what someone thought of me. I really cared about what someone's perception was of me. Well, and I say this because I have a perfect example. Anytime I would go into interviews, I would make sure that I straightened my hair. I did not want to wear my hair at one point in time. I think probably about 2 years ago, I really started wearing my natural hair, y'all, without it being straight. I remember before I wore it into the workplace, I had so much anxiety. I was like, oh my gosh, like my hair, it's so big because I have really thick, big hair. And my hair, as it gets longer, it grows out. But I have beautiful hair and I wouldn't even wear it, let alone wear it to an interview. I would always get my hair straightened, even in the workplace. Like, I did not want to wear my hair. About 2 years ago, I started wearing my hair. And when I wore my hair, I got so many compliments. Like, anytime I wear my hair, I get so many compliments. And I was just thinking, like, even before making this video, I was just thinking about the pansy then. It made me sad, to be honest. It made me sad that at one point of time, I was afraid to be 100% authentically myself. I was afraid to wear my hair in the workplace. And so that's why I can sit here boldly and confidently and encourage you, be you. Be who you are. Be who you wear your hair. If you have natural hair, don't feel like you have to have it straight all the time. Be confident in who you are. Be authentically you. Be yourself. If you're loud, if you're outgoing, that's what sets you apart. In a world where I believe so many people are trying to be like someone else, or so many people are trying to be something that they aren't, we need more authenticity. But that starts with you. That starts internally, right? That starts with knowing yourself, knowing who you are, loving yourself inside and out, every part of yourself, even your hair, right? I really want to encourage you to just be you. I think over, my early career years, what has gotten me here has been building relationships, knowing who I am, and just being confident in that, being confident in who I am. It's very hard, I would say, for you to continue to be something that you're not. After a while, it's going to start affecting your mental health. It's going to start affecting you as a person. You can get so caught up in being someone else. After a while, you don't even know who you are because you're so focused on being the perfect person for everyone else. So that's why we're talking about this today. And I want you to know, if you are listening to that and you're like, Pansy, I've struggled with this for so long. I've battled with this for so long. I want you to know it's okay. But start today being your authentic self. Start today being you. And I also want to take the time to say, you can be authentically you and still be professional. Like, I'm loud, I'm outgoing, but I'm professional. Don't get it twisted. I know how to articulate myself. I know how to carry myself in a professional environment, but I can still be myself. I can still be genuine. I can still hold a conversation. I can still be, down to earth. I can still laugh loud and be professional. I do want to make sure that I make that point that I used to think that certain things, like certain aspects such as laughing loud, meant that I was not professional. And obviously there's a time and place for things. I'm not saying be in a banquet in a quiet environment and be loud and laughing. No, that's, now you know better. Like, I know how to carry myself in environments, but I'm not changing parts of myself and who I am to fit those environments, if you understand what I'm saying. So I just wanted to take that time to come here and just talk to you all, give you that motivation for whoever is listening, that this is your year, this is your season to just be authentically you. I want to say again, you are beautiful and wonderfully made, and showcase that, show who you are, and you'll be surprised how far that will take you over being somebody that you're not. Nobody can do it like you. Nobody can be you like you. And if people gonna judge you, you might as well be authentically you. All right, y'all. I'm Pansy Johnson. I'm all about encouraging, educating, and elevating young professionals. And on this podcast, our mission is to impact the next generation of leaders through authentic conversations and real life experiences. Our affirmations this week is: I'm confident, I am enough, I'm beautifully and wonderfully made, and I am authentically myself daily. All right, those are the affirmations for this week, and I will see you